This is a fun one today. We have an early stage mobile bartending business that needs to get more events. It's in the first 3 months, so she's off to a slower start than she anticipated. Let's read her concerns, take a look at all of her business assets, see what she has. So this comes from Marissa in the Facebook group. It says, hi all, a new mobile bartending business here, and it's only been a couple months, but I feel like we're struggling to get leads and bookings. Any advice on how to promote or get your business out there for people other than just family and friends? Before I get into that, check out mobilebarhub.com, a lot of free resources, and check out the membership. So there's plenty of courses and information that's going to help you with marketing, the basics of sales. Also in the discussion, we just added business audits as a page. You can drop your site, your social media handles, and I will do exactly what I'm doing in this video for your business. If you know me, you know I'm big on Google business profiles. This is where I'm going to start, and looks like she has one. But I would get rid of the LLC. So a lot of people fill out forms and they put the official or legal business name. Just get rid of the LLC. Your focus should be on getting reviews. Ask friends and family to start writing your reviews on your Google business profile. That's not only going to help you with SEO, it's going to help you with closing more business. Because if somebody's going to hire a mobile bartender, they don't want to go with somebody who at a glance looks like they have not been hired yet. Also treat this as a social media profile. You can add photos. You should be planning like 1 to 2 posts a month at the very least on your profile. And make sure you verify the location. Looks like you're listed in Detroit, but make sure it is verified. So next, let's get into the website itself. So love the brand. The name of the business is awesome. If you don't know, so when you're a kid, maybe this is a millennial thing, but when you mouth Olive Juice, it looks like I'm saying I love you. But there's a lot of common mistakes that I do see on the site. The big one here is feature selling. So I saw a video on this the other day on my TikTok. Is a sales guy was doing this keynote speech. He talked about when he was younger, he went to a car lot and he found the car that he wanted or that he was thinking about buying. The car salesman, what he did is he really just immediately started going into all the small things that the car had under the hood, some of the warranty information, started talking about all that stuff and the pricing and what they could do for add-ons with like sunroof. And he didn't end up buying that car and he went to another car lot. And what that car salesman did was he said, hey, this is the car of the summer. You're going to be in this car with the wind blowing through your hair, with a girl in the next seat of the love of your life. And there's going to be Bruce Springsteen playing on the radio. And you're just going to be rolling and creating memories in this thing. And he ended up buying that car. He said the car salesman lied because he didn't end up getting a girl in the passenger seat. But he was really selling the outcome or the result of the car. And that's what we want to do on every single website. And it's very sensitive because you have really 30 seconds to answer the questions of who you are, what you offer, and why somebody should go with your mobile bartending services. And the third one being the most important. It's really like your website is a handshake. When somebody says, great to meet you, what do you do? You're not going to go deep into what your packages are. So I created an example of a site here, and I pulled in, anytime I can pull in an image, I want to pull in pictures of them and their family because people follow people. They don't follow businesses that just have stock photos and a lot of text. They don't remember those businesses. They remember stories and the people behind them. But the even bigger picture here is we are selling the result right away, an experience your guests will remember forever. And that's at the top of the website for those that are listening. And I want to sell that idea of happiness or wealth. It's one of those two things. It's all people are ever after is health, wealth, or happiness. And this is just, look at the structure of what we have. I didn't fill out any of the text or anything like that, but it's a very simple paragraph, a couple bullet points, and then kind of another selling point of our award-winning mobile bartending services is XYZ. When people at a glance see that there's a novel written out, whether it's your pricing or services or anything on your page, they are going to bounce off that page so often. It's the same idea as if your website takes more than 4 seconds to load. Half of your traffic is gone. You need to pay attention to structure, but also what you're saying. The next section here, it's just a testimonial. It says, I couldn't have asked for a better experience, 10 out of 10. So anytime that you can bring in testimonials or great pictures of clients and customers enjoying the bar, that's the why. That is telling people this is why you should go with our mobile bartending services. In our services down here below, if you have 1 to 2 services or 3 services, it needs to be very brief. And this is just filler text, but you can see at a glance, there's no confusion about what this business offers. It's mobile bartending, it's bar rental, and then there's a couple add-on services. We do not want to confuse them. Remember, on your website, 1 to 5% on average are going to opt in and fill out your long inquiry form here. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. That's a small percentage. So all the people, if you get 100 people that come to your website this week, it's 5% is a very high number. It's probably going to be around 2%. 98% of these people, like, they are far away from talking to you and getting a quote and wanting that deep of information. We want to capture as much as we can with that 98% of people that are coming to our site. We want to just get their email address in exchange for a brochure. And we give away like pricing packages. You can give away drink menus. So give something away. Probably 20 to 25% of those 100 are going to opt in. And then have something set up where you do give away a brochure. And in Wheelo, we set this up for you. You don't need Wheelo. You can use Honeybook. You can use really any of the CRMs. As time goes on, we get so many events from people that are down here. A few months later, very often they'll get one of our emails and they're like, oh, I love that cocktail. Oh yeah, we are going to get a mobile bar. They click on this button, they get a quote. We've had so many of those where they turn into a client that day. Let's take a look at some of the social media pages. Instagram, first things first is really the bio. And in your bio here, this is what I would write. So here's the original one. And then here is what I would put down. So I would say taking celebrations to the next level with luxury mobile bartending services. So again, I want to focus on the outcome. I want to sell what the result is. I'm going to make it clear about where I'm located. So she does have Detroit here, but I'm going to separate this into specific lines. Again, because this is a little bit messy. It's a little bit long. So I want to just have a couple bullet points, keep it simple, have it all in one place. And then I want to have a very clear call to action. I want it to say, get our brochure with pricing and packages here. So if you are going to list just the homepage of your website, and we have the homepage of our website and we have this exact call to action, but the difference is with our site is it's only 2 pages and people can get our brochure on both pages. If we were to have like 5 pages on our site, and this is not for Olive Juice Mobile Bartending, it's for the rest of you that have big websites, you're not going to get a lot of traction with people that are going to opt in and kind of ask for your services or ask for your brochure. If you have a 5-page site, make sure they're going to just a landing page or a link tree where they can just put in their email and just get your brochure or get your packages. Anytime that you just send them to your site, there's too much going on. The simpler that you have it with a simple call to action, the more leads that you're going to get. Also with the Facebook stuff, let's talk about the posts themselves. So this is better than nothing for sure, but just remember, when people are on social media, nobody logs onto social media to see posts with like a lot of text or see posts where they are getting sold. So it's pretty rare that you're going to post this stuff and you're going to get more than like 10 likes, especially at the beginning, and it's all going to be people that you know, because Instagram the reason why it's a great platform is because they suppress stuff like this and they only show stuff that's like valuable or entertaining. Then of course there's the algorithm aspect where it's memorizing what people like and only showing them that stuff. But people are not going to see these posts. When you're posting on social media, you want to post stuff that's either entertaining or valuable. It's why drink videos do so well and why I tell people to, like, even if you don't like being on camera, just post some drink videos of your hands making the cocktails and do a voiceover, or just cut up the video and it's, have a decent looking backdrop and have good lighting. That's really all you need. All you need to do is just post drink videos and you'll do well. Treat this almost like the TV show, and the commercial is right here. Don't be promoting more than 10% on your posts. So if you do have a like now booking or, hey, check out our website, it should be at 10% or below of your posts. Also, by the way, next week we are starting a 30-day challenge for social media and getting events, so go and check that out. Let's review the 6 actionable items here that Olive Juice and most of you can take. Google my business profile, add images, add posts, get reviews, make sure it's verified. Number 2, I would have a launch party or do whatever. Set up in your backyard, make sure it's sunny out, have some of your friends shoot over and just take a few pictures with iPhones, people having fun, having cocktails. And then I would give away Amazon gift cards for anybody who writes your review on Google and takes that time to write you a review. Number 3, I would set up my lead net, which is really your website, and giving away a brochure. So I would create a brochure. In the membership, we're posting some templates this week, but it doesn't have to be crazy. You can set up 3 pages, just break it down into all the services that you offer, have a picture of yourself, tell a quick story, fix up the site, make sure you're selling the outcome and everything that we just covered. Number 4, you can start engaging with local Facebook groups. So join the Facebook groups in Detroit. I guarantee there's a ton of Facebook groups that are talking about people getting married in Detroit. So answer questions if people are asking about what drinks to get, or even things like best food trucks, and just drop your website right after. Number 5, pick a marketing arm. So if you're spread thin, and this is a mistake that I see so many people making, is they'll do SEO, then they'll do 4 social media pages. They'll be juggling all these different things and not getting great at it. Pick one social media account. I would go with Instagram and have it automatically post to Facebook. Just live on Instagram for an hour a day. Respond to comments. Go look at other mobile bars and the posts that they have, and save some posts where you can mimic exactly what they're doing and make your own version of that. Post in stories. Use some of the tools that Instagram wants you to use, like polls and answering questions, things like that. Go all in on Instagram or a social media page, and I promise you're going to see results. If you don't like social media, pick either Facebook ads or Google ads. Set those up properly. We have a Facebook ad tutorial. We're going to add the Google ad one in the membership, but just pick one and go all in, and I promise you're going to see results. Hopefully this helped everybody. We will see you in the next podcast.